It's time for bookkeeping, beer, and BS.
Angela needs to tell one.
Yeah.
I told my sales stories last week. I mean, I have stories that like you guys just said. In fact, I had one today with a husband and wife that are both owners of the business. And like I had done all of the onboarding with the wife. Same thing, like you said, a couple months ago, I received great. Like there's a checklist. I am big about processes, and here is the process. And then the husband gets on and is like irate today, like nothing. I've never seen any of this. Like, what?
Yeah.
And of course, it's a thing between them because obviously, right, it's failed. Like somebody has not done their job or shown that there was a process. And now it's a train wreck, and their train wreck is my train wreck.
Yeah, it's so weird. I never know if I should just fire people like that as a client and just be like, nope, like we're out. If this is how you're going to behave, I'm not dealing with you. I got way more useful clients to work with that don't waste my time like accusing me of some shit that you guys can't get straight.
Yeah.
We actually did. We had a pretty sizable potential client we had done some work for, but then her office manager kept like undoing and redoing. And this was a recruiting client of ours. They kept like rewriting our job ads and then being like, but we're not getting any application flow. It's like, yeah, no shit. Because you keep changing everything that we're doing. And then it's like, that's like telling your Google ads person like, hey, your Google ads aren't getting any flow, but you're not spending any money on your Google ads. Like, no shit. I'm not getting you any leads. Like we set up your Google ads and you're not willing to pay for anything. So it was a client kind of like that. And the office manager kept dipping in and like screwing with everything. And then, so they canceled us. It was kind of like a mutual, like, hey, we're backing out. And then they reached back out to us like a few months later, like, hey, what we're doing isn't working. And it's like, oh, no shit. And they tried to re-engage and we just talked about it. And we're like, you know what? We just don't think we're a good fit. Like if that's the person that's going to be leading this, like, yeah, we're talking to the business owner now, but your office manager is going to be leading it and they want to own it. We refuse to work within your system. Like our system works, but if you're going to try to take our system and put it into your system, I know it's not going to work. So why pay us money to try to sign up for some shit that you're just going to get pissed at? And so we literally like round two, we were smart enough to be like, no, thanks. And they're an influential person that like would be a great client. And if we did a great job for them, they would do a great job of like selling for us, but it's just not worth it. It's just, never going to work if we can't run our process.
Yeah. It is also a tough place. We all told this like husband, wife, and different stories of like, am I supposed to not throw you under the bus? You know, the person that had the onboarding, like you said, and you said it just like mine went, like, would you like the recording of your onboarding call?
Yeah.
Where I went over all this?
Yeah.
Or am I supposed to just let you act like I didn't to your husband, you know?
Well, yeah, because they become like the person that didn't communicate, that was on the onboard, like didn't take notes, didn't remember half the stuff you said, told a different story to their spouse, like told their spouse the story that the spouse wanted to hear, which they couldn't live up to and you couldn't live up to because they told them a bunch of BS that because half of them aren't listening on the damn onboarding call anyway. And so then you're like, I don't want to throw you under the bus because then you're not going to want to use our services. But I also need to find some way to defend myself of that I told you all of this and you weren't listening, you didn't write it down, and then you communicated it incorrectly to your partner. So like, yeah, as a business owner, it puts you in just a goofy spot. Like, I don't want to point fingers. That's not going to help anything. But you're throwing me under the bus. And it's not fair to throw me under the bus for shit that you suck at or didn't pay attention to.
That's why I do like, and they didn't have this. This is before this video, but Dave knows this. I call them Welcome to Disney World onboarding. So the client isn't on it so that they both have it. And then you always can use the recording over and over because there's like, here in your file, in your drive is the onboarding video. You could have watched it as well, but you're just recording yourself going through it all. So you can go through it with the client too, but I do them in a Disney World voice. Like
do your voice,
like when you're preparing. What?
Do your Disneyland voice.
Like, you know, when you get on a ride at Disney World or a theme park?
Do it.
No, I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Go.
Welcome to It's a Small World. We are now going to enter the carousel, and the lap board is going to come down. So you go through that with onboarding. Welcome to Collaborate. We're going to walk you through the form and your onboarding process. We're excited to work with you.
You've got that down.
You knocked it out of the park. That was awesome.
Nailed it. Hey, what's up, business nerd? Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a heck of a lot watching that episode. Do me a favor, subscribe right down here. And if you really like what you saw, you got more goods right here. Check out this one or check out this one and do this. Go subscribe. Appreciate you. Work smarter, work harder, go earn yourself some pride. Catch you on the next one.